So thank you again for tuning in to the Chris Show. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you for that. And if you enjoy the content that I deliver on a consistent basis, please be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for all my videos. You can like and participate in the comment section when I ask for the discussions. But what we're going to be talking about today is something that I never thought we would be talking about, especially in 2020, especially given the precedent of who the person was. The person that I am talking about is Ice Cube. You know, the guy from Niggas with Attitude, Fuck the Police. He has a song that's talking about arrest the president. Yeah, you know, someone that was talking about black empowerment or being better or being for the people. But is he really for the people when I just was reading up on today? So it comes to find out that Ice Cube has been developing this platinum plan with Trump. And you may not know what the platinum plan is because it's complete bullshit and pandering. First of all, none of the stuff that's being promised is gonna be delivered on it. If Trump was really serious about this pack and actually helping African Americans, this would have been talked about year 1 or year 2 of his presidency. Not right before election when he's trying to get as many votes as he can and he wants to try and pander to black people and see if anyone is stupid enough to jump on it. If you actually read the platinum pack and understand all the stuff that's going in, there's no way that it's actually gonna happen. These are the same people that won't give $2 trillion to Americans in a pandemic, but now I'm supposed to believe they're gonna be giving up $500 billion to 13% of the population. Yeah, okay. And the problem for me is this is Ice Cube. I understand if it was Kanye that was doing it. I even understand that was Lil Wayne that was doing it. These were people that grew up in a different era, they didn't grow up in Compton, they didn't grow up in that certain area. Lil Wayne had that little interaction with the cops, so he's always respected cops since that age or something of the sort. Kanye, you know, he's off the deep end. But Ice Cube was someone, you know, he be listening to NWA, straight out of Compton, Fuck the Police. He's always been anti-establishment, anti-this, anti-that, fuck the system. But now he's working for the system. Now he is the system. And the problem is and there's one thing, you gotta talk with the opposite side and understand what's going on. But its difference is when the opposite side is someone that makes promises and never delivers them. I mean, just think about everything that's happening while Trump has been in office. He's been talking about getting rid of the Affordable Care Act since day 1. We're in year 4. It's still not gone. He was talking about building a wall. Guess what? There's still no wall up. Trump makes a bunch of promises. He never delivers them, and people eat it up because he's their role model. He's their idol. He's a person they look up to because they could be who they want to be, and they live it vicariously through Trump. Now, Ice Cube is someone that's pretty smart, brother. He knows business. He's been a movie actor. He did the Big 3. I just think that you should have known that you are just being utilized as a tool to be pandering and be like, oh my god, if Ice Cube is working with Trump, maybe I will vote for him. You're not really getting anything done, Ice Cube. That's the problem with me. You're being used as a ploy to try and pander to black people to get those people to vote. Luckily, majority of us are fed up. We already know the writing's on the wall. We already know that's bullshit. We already know none of this stuff in the platinum pact that's being talked about is actually going to come to fruition. Just to give you guys a little bit about what the pact is talking about: 3 million new jobs for the black community, creating 500,000 new black owned businesses, increase access capital in black communities by almost 500 billion, safe urban neighborhoods with highest policing standards, commit to working on a Second Step Act. Now, I'm going to stop it right then and there because if you pay attention to Trump, when he talks to his white supporters, he's talking about he wants to create the suburbans again and make America great again. That already collides with that. That does not match up, does not equal up. So he's promising one thing to these people, he's promising this to us. Are any of them going to get done? The chances are most likely no, but you know, people are going to eat it up because of this pandering. Give black churches the ability to compete for federal resources for their community, bring better tailored healthcare to address historic disparities, immigration policy that protects American jobs, advance home ownership opportunities, and enhance financial literacy in the black community, and lastly, onshoring manufacturing to advance jobs and develop opportunities for black owned business. Now, like I said, all of this sounds nice, it sounds great, but if this was really happening and was really coming into fruition, wouldn't you have heard more about this up until now, especially when this pact was passed in September, it's because nothing is gonna come of it. Nothing is gonna happen. He's literally trying to bamboozle us, make us look like Pity the Fool, any of that. He got it to work with Ice Cube. Hopefully, if you're a black person and you see that and you're like, that's obviously not gonna happen in this bullshit, because all you have to do is look at the numbers. They won't give $2 trillion to the American people, but you really expect me to believe they're gonna give $500 billion to only 13% of the population. Now you guys let me know in the comments section. 1, do you believe Ice Cube's a coon now for doing this, and you don't look at him the same? Listening to NWA will never be the same again. Are you on the fence? You're like, I want to wait it out, let's see what's actually gonna happen. Are you 3, this is pandering, this is bullshit, this is election tactics right before the election to try and get vote? Where are you guys at on this? Because like you said, for me, I think Ice Cube's a full-on coon now. He is what it is. A lot of rich black people, they want to act like they're against Trump, or they want to act like they're against Republicans, but they're really not, because their tax brackets aren't the same as our tax brackets. They want to save as much money as they can. Not every person is a social justice warrior. Not every person wants to do what's best for the community. They want to do what's best for their own pockets. They want to do what's best for their own interests. And it sucks to see that Ice Cube is now one of those people. It is what it is. That's why I respect celebrities or people to actually give or help, because ain't no one else really out there helping us. And if you really truly believe Trump is actually going to help black people, you could DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I got some timeshares I want to sell to you. I got a lot of things I want to sell to you. If you able to believe that, trust me, I got business for you. So please meet me in my DMs and I will hook you up. But as you know, with Chris, I give you the news whenever the news is available, whether that's today, tomorrow, a week or 2 from now. That's why you need to make sure you subscribe. You have notification bell turned on for all my videos, so as soon as I drop them, you can like and participate in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. This Chris, I'm out this motherfucker.